What is up, all my beautiful people? Don't need no regular intro anymore. I got my own music, gonna have my own intro, so we're just gonna get right in it. I see one of fine gentlemen hopped in the back while that was beating up the track. So we got my buddy Rob Fatsax. What's up, man?
I just love it sitting there looking at the computer with like you're live, that awkward silence. Wait, am I on? Wait, is this
Yep.
working?
Yeah, dude, you jumped in right as I was booting it up, and we got another brother. What is up, Tony?
What's going on, everybody?
Good time.
Not
Major League
much, not
Session is
much. How
back
you
in
guys
town.
doing? For sure, for sure. I took a week off, so I'm a little rusty, but shout out to Logan for the music. I'm gonna get some of that playing. Let's see, what do we get? Some old school hip hop. We'll run that one. We'll go with just a regular hip hop. Let me know how that works for you guys. What's up? Hopefully everybody's rocking out. I appreciate you guys spending some time. Anybody on the recap? Anybody watching this on the recap? Like I said, I appreciate you guys too. So yeah, how you guys' weekend going? You do anything fun yet?
I tried to set my barbecue in my house on fire apparently yesterday, but aside from that,
Nice. Did the food still survive or no?
it looked bad. But actually, I ended up pulling. I was barbecuing some beef ribs,
Nice.
or grilling, I should say, not barbecuing, and wasn't paying attention and poof. But went out there, it was just charred. The outside, I ended up cutting. Last night we called an audible, and I just ended up cutting the meat off the bones. And then today for lunch, I had some of it, just cutting off some of the outside char. It was dip it in some barbecue sauce. It wasn't too bad. It was only
Nice.
slightly charcoaly.
Nice. Well, at least it's not too bad. So
Well, at least I didn't set the house on fire. That's the important
yeah,
thing.
that too, man. God. So
Because it was flames were coming out the back. And of course I grabbed the barbecue, and it's like burn your hand because it's only got the thermometer pinned at over 1,000 degrees, and you
gotta have that fire
grab-
extinguisher ready.
Oh, I have them, but you have any idea what kind of a mess an extinguisher has inside your grill?
Right, for real. I can only imagine that you're gonna be cleaning that for days.
Once you do, you're cleaning it for days. It's caustic, so it starts to eat
Right.
away at the parts. So even after you completely and thoroughly clean it before you can cook on it again, it pretty much is the death knell. They don't last much long after that. I speak from experience, having done this before. So yeah.
Well, at least you're okay. At least your comic's okay. At least the house is okay.
So
I was about to ask you if you were all right after yesterday.
Yeah, we managed to not have to discharge the extinguisher.
Nice.
So
Always
imagine
positive.
remove the meat. Basically, what had happened was there was some grease. It flared up, but I had left the old. There's an insert smoker box that I had loaded up with wood pellets a while back, and I hadn't emptied it out, and so there was still there, and so it got hot enough that the wood pellets ignited. So that's what was burning, was that, and then a little bit on the food. So once I took the food out, it stopped burning. It wasn't like a big grease fire. It turned out it was just the wood pellets that were burning. So that was
nice.
Once I was able to assure myself that there was no grease, then we could use water to go ahead and extinguish that. So,
man. Well, on that eventful note, we're gonna dig into chat. But like I said, man, I'm glad you're okay. As long as the grill's okay, the grill's reusable.
today's back to comics.
Yeah, back to comics. And we got Always First, La Crucia's hanging out with us. Hello from New Mexico. Hopefully you're having a great day. Mark was backstage just getting off work, so hopefully he had a great day. He popped in real quick. Yes, sir. Brian, LCS, the Presidente of the CBC Awards. Make sure you guys get your votes in. It was my first con. I popped my con cherry, man. We'll talk about that in a little bit. What is up, Scotty? Hopefully you're having a good day. I know you were running some errands, so if you can pop by, I appreciate it. If not, hopefully you're staying safe and having a good one. Trev, same to you, brother. Hopefully you're having a great day. Mike, hopefully you're having an amazing day, bro. Keep on with the reviews. Always appreciate you. Everybody just saying hello. William Williamson, how you doing, my brother? Hopefully you're doing a great day. What is up, Spine Ticks? I'm annoyed at myself because I fell asleep at like 9 or 10 p.m. last night, set an alarm and everything. Slept through the whole show and literally was typing hello my beautiful homies when the show ended, so I had to catch the recap. But big ups on Spine Ticks and all the crew for hitting 7K, man. 10K is right around the corner. He's absolutely killing it. Lady Durs, appreciate you, baby girl, always hanging out. Hopefully, you can get a little nap in if you need, but she got one earlier. There you go. Yeah, he got his pregame sesh backstage. What is up, DJ, my man? Hopefully you're having a beautiful day, my dude. What is up, Matty Ice? Hopefully you're having a good day. I'm not sure if racing is on, but if it is, hopefully you're enjoying those cars going left all day. What is up, Digger Jim? How you doing, my man? Dagger Cards. What is up, Dagger Cards? Hopefully you're having a beautiful day. Jim, right back at you, man. Hopefully you're having a great day, my dude. No, I appreciate racing. It's just not for me, man. What is up, Swag? Great show last night. Hopefully you're having a great day, my dude. And let me get that chat jump. Chris loves comics. What's up, Chris? Hopefully you're having a beautiful day, my man. I think you're right around 200. Oh, I'm see, look, dude, I'm rusty. I didn't have anything. I don't have any of my tabs lined up or anything. So I guess no channels get highlighted this week. So you know how we do. Feel free to drop your links in chat and sub everybody up. What is up, Bobby? Hopefully you're having a great day. Always sharing some nature pics and stuff like that. So I always appreciate your shorts. Joseph Michaels, Adventurous Joe. What is up, my dude? Beckerman, I sent you the link, so if you want to hop on, man, hopefully you're having a great day. Hopefully that wrestling show last night with you and Marcus went well. Appreciate you.
That is their thing now.
Right, for sure. What is up, the second Adam? Hopefully you're having a great day, my man. Did you even sleep? I don't know, man. Some people never sleep. Making sure we don't miss anybody.
Sleep is for
we can. I remember, yeah, the replays, that would be rough. Coke Zero Sugar, that's the way to go, man. Get your nap in. Cool. Dialex, how you doing? I appreciate you hopping in, man.
Good.
Nice. So I know a lot of the community has had their heroes talk and stuff like that, but for me, I haven't really talked about it too much except on Chris's channel, but for me, it was my first con. There you go, Dagger. Make sure everybody sub him up. Drop his link.
You
sub him
went
up.
big on your first one.
Yeah, I kind of did. Like I went in. I wasn't really buying any books, but for me, I know when I first when you first walked in, they had that big pane glass window, and I looked down at the con, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, this is gonna be nuts. I have no idea what to do because I had a plan to get 6 signatures first, but as soon as I seen all those comic books, I was like, dude, I'm just gonna start digging.
Yeah.
So for real. So I walked in and I was just like, all right, I just want to walk around and check everything out. And for the first hour or two there, I was super overwhelmed. I was super anxious and didn't really know what to do. But after I kind of got the layout and figured out where all the artists were, I knew what books I had, and that I got a couple signatures, I was a lot more chill. And just from there, it was amazing. The atmosphere was amazing. Having everybody to kind of guide me, the way the con was set up, it was just perfect for a first con. So shout out to Heroscon, all the staff and everybody involved. It's great for anybody that
downhill for you from here because
I bet
you're gonna go to other cons and go, what the hell is this garbage?
Right. Facts. But see, now the next time I can go into a con, unless there's a specific artist I want there, I can go straight to digging and just headhunt books and go for what I need and what I want. Because like I said, I only bought 4 books at the end of the day. 2 from CGC, so I brought 6 books home. I guess I brought 7 because I bought a book from Miko Swan that I had her sign. So altogether 7 books signed, but I literally got this many signatures, so I cleaned house on the signatures. But make sure if you guys haven't checked everybody's out, everybody except Tony, sorry Tony, but make sure you go check Tony's show out yesterday. He had his 200 subscriber giveaway, so if you missed that, hit the recap. But Tylox, Rob, we all have random recap videos going up, so make sure you guys go check us out. I think Rob cleaned house. DJ was second, Mark was third with that Warren Johnson remark. Our Justin Birch, man, I can't discount him. Can't discount Chip with his book either. You guys were, I think there was a very close tie for first, second, and third. It was really close. So in all aspects.
Well, I don't think it wasn't really a competition.
Oh, I know. I think at the end of the day we were all winners because everybody seemed like they went in with, I want at least this, and I think everybody got at least what they wanted going in. So at the end of the day, everybody was so thrilled, and just being able to hang out and see everybody was more than enough for me.
Agreed.
I was gonna say after when I was watching Rob's video of all the stuff he picked up, I lost count of how many times my jaw hit the floor when he was showing his books. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, oddly enough, that one video that I had posted that was the live, that was just a 1 day after 1 day. So there's actually coming next
Right.
week on Thursday will be a full blown the official haul that has the full haul of everything, better stories about the books, but then also some edited footage to give an idea of what I parsed down a lot of a crap load of footage because I know people don't want to sit through an hour long walk around thing. I just wanted to give enough of a idea of how massive it is for somebody who hasn't been there. So I'll be putting all that out later next week.
I gotta be honest, Rob. As many of the covers I've seen of you doing the old science fiction with the bubble helmets and stuff, I have grown to appreciate that a lot. I'm fixing that to start looking for some of that stuff.
Isn't it awesome? I mean, you forget how if you grew up when we did and Star Wars was such a huge thing and Buck Rogers in the 70s on TV and Battlestar Galactica and all that stuff, those things are all throwbacks, pullbacks from that atomic age stuff. Plus we were watching reruns of the Jetsons and all this stuff that it's just all of a sudden it just that space race stuff was still just there. And it, I don't know, when I see all that stuff, it just, man, I go, yes, that's what
I even caught myself going through because like half of the vendors were like, old, like golden age and silver age and bronze age. That was the big chunk of vendors. And I even caught myself, digging through a couple, like I wasn't buying, they were pretty big books and stuff, like a couple $100 books, but I was still digging out the space age and the retro books and the bubble helmet books just to take time to look at them and appreciate them.
That atomic age stuff is awesome.
What is up, Comic Joe? I appreciate you, my man.
I don't think I've seen a book that Rob dropped that I didn't go, damn, that looks cool.
Right.
Thank you.
The funniest part was we were all sitting at the hotel lobby at the bar, and like Rob came back and he just casually pulls out a little cardboard box. He's like, we're like, oh, hey Rob, what did you get? He's like, oh, nothing big. And he starts showing some of the books, and we're like, oh, you're just walking around with those books. So like, God. But fun. overall, like I said, you've heard it from everybody. 10 out of 10. Heroscon 2024. Just community events are the way to go from here on out. I feel like at this point, after Heroscon, we put that baby on the map. As if you're in the YouTube community, you hang out with everybody. Go to these if you can. Like, do what you can. Start saving now. I highly recommend it because just the being able to see the people that you interact with every day, it's crazy. It was very overwhelming with me just to not be in StreamYard to hang out with people. And then we still, like DJ Links, we were all in live person and he still went on StreamYard and streamed and shit. So like, it was great. And then kicked off the floor.
me and the wife's already been talking about. I really want to hit next year. I really do.
Right.
Yeah. I think planning. I've heard a lot of that, especially after not only from the folks that went this year for their first time and how much fun and what the experience was, but then because there were so many of us
What's up, Kyle?
That went this year and that are put out so much YouTube content that's hit. I've seen a lot of people who just watch it and consume it and just go, man, yeah, no, I definitely want to be a part of that because it was great. Look, the books and stuff were great and all that other stuff, but the community aspect, right? That's what we always talk about. And getting a chance to interact with one another and meet each other, and just everybody's clicking, and the other stuff that we were doing in addition to the hunting for the books, everything else made it where it was it's over the top, greater than any con experience you can ever get. Which is why I tell Durs everything else is a letdown for him unless he only does these big community event ones. He goes to he's going to go to a local con and he's going to
man, for real. What is up, Marcus? Hopefully you're having a great day, my brother.
I've only been to one con, and it was just a little con in Conway. So I'm pretty sure if I hit this one, it's gonna blow my mind.
What is up, Taylor? Hopefully you're having a great day. You need to come to Heroscon as well, my man. But we're gonna dig into it. So I have 3-part Heroscon video dropping just to kind of dig a little bit deeper into it. My first part was already out where I showed off like my books and the couple slabs I got, and then I just filmed and edited. It's going to be dropping tomorrow where I show off the signatures. But when I'm going to show off the signatures again, but real quick. But during the video, I show off like the pictures and stuff that I took that I haven't really got around to post on Instagram. So like I said, I'm not going to drag it out too much, but because I did finally, I just full screen myself. Give me 1 second. I did finally go to my LCS, and I picked up like 2 weeks worth of books. So like I'm almost back on track on getting my books again. So it was great. It was the first time I was like really in my LCS in like a month. So it was nice to be in there. And then I sat down, I read Incredible Hulk and Ultimate Invasion. They were great reads. So let's do this. Let's do... Yeah, I haven't really heard. I think I'm the first one to mention it, so make sure you stay tuned. Stay tuned, Taylor. It's all for you. So, out of all the signatures I got, by far, the one with all the community guys, got Rob Fat Sacks right there. With all the community signatures, this is the one that means the most. Like I said, I went for the experience in the signatures, and me and Nick got a blank sketch, or not sketched, but everybody signed it at Rob's dinner. And then the first day I was there, like I said, I went really hard on the signatures. Got this Leland Yu Spawn, and it was great to sit there and talk to him. I was the only one that brought him a Spawn cover, so he was super hyped for that. I talked to him for like a half hour because he was doing a sketch, and for some reason they wouldn't sign my book, like stop doing the sketch just to give me a quick signature and move the line along, but whatever. And then shout out Scotty, I got the Dream Master. I got the owner, I forget the dude's name, but it's the owner of Black Box Comics, and then what is it, Justin Henderson, and then one of the out of the three, or this is one of my top 3 favorite signature books I got now, Spider-Man 2099, the newsstand, done by DeFalco, and the penciler for it was it Jerry, I always butcher his last name, Sprinelli, Sprinelli. Scotty Young, I hate Fairyland. I brought a blank for him and then a regular one, just because next time I can get the remark. Yeah, Hendrix. I'm terrible. Like I said, bro, I'm rusty, Mike. Took a week off and then you forget how to live stream. Appreciate you. And then Daniel Warren Johnson, one of the one creators that I was like shook to meet. He was amazing. And then he did the Cobra Sun remark on here, which was so sick. Me and Tylex were like the first, we like lined up an hour early for him. Yep. And then got the mirror falcon. Right. And then you got the Secret Wars newsstand done by DeFalco, John Beatty, and Shooter. They were all awesome. Yeah, dude, I'm terrible with names. One of the only books I bought, Miko Swan, got the Carnage, Black Royal Blood.
Man, I'm so pissed that I forgot my Miko book.
Really? This is the one I brought, and I asked him to sign it in the purple signature.
I have some of his Moon Knight work. That's the first stuff I ever read of his, was his Moon Knight stuff.
Was it Rick Leonardi?
Yeah. Why did I butcher that?
Because he signed my ASM book too.
I was trying to think. Who are you talking about?
Dude, I have like three other cards over here. I was probably looking at.
Was the 2099
Spicoli? What?
Spicoli, yeah.
Terrible with names, dude. Dude, I'm so terrible. So like before the con, I had to do my research and like double check in my books and everything, because like some of the older books, I'm not super familiar with every creator that worked on the book, so I had to make sure I was just doing it right. Made sure I did my research going down there.
You saw my book.
That Spawn, but yeah,
I was literally going
everywhere.
Being like, do they have Amazing Spider-Man next to their name? I don't care if they did one panel. Like,
all right. What is up, Ben? It was great hanging out with you. Hopefully you're having a great day.
Andy.
And then, facts. And then the 2 Nakayama books. Scotty wasn't able to go to the convention, so I'm gonna send that one to him. And then Justin Birch, got him to sign that. He was awesome. Same time he busted out that ASM book. I was there for like 10 minutes, and I was like, oh, this is the first thing I'm gonna see. And then we got Aggressively Relaxing's book, Suck It Up Old Man. Got him to sign that. And then one of the nicest signatures I've ever seen in my life is Bill Morrison.
Yeah, he does have a nice signature.
Yeah, and then
have a nice
yeah, and then he signed this one as well. So those were all the signatures I got. So you're still going to see it on a YouTube video because it's content. So if you want to watch it, I appreciate it. If you don't, but like I said, with the signature video, I edited it with, you're going to see all the pictures I took and everything. So there's that. What was your favorite signature you got, Tylex?
Oh God, well, as far as like who was the best, so like Daniel Warren Johnson was good. David Nakayama was really great. It was just great talking to him. Like,
facts.
Really, Rico Renzi was actually really cool
nice.
to talk to.
Nice,
and hang
Marcus.
out with, which is funny because I told someone I was not the hugest fan of his art. Then I met him as a person, and we totally clicked as a person. We just BS'd around for like 30 minutes and talked and
Nice.
like, hung out, stuff like that. So I think the best one that I got.
What's up, Monk?
This one. Well,
What's up, Travis?
Is the only one who didn't sign it in black. Ron Friends is the only one who signed it in red.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that stands right out.
And then probably what's his name? Emberlin. Help me out. Rob. Randy.
Yeah.
Randy Emberlin. Yeah, he's got a cool signature too. I really liked his. He even signed what year he did it and everything, 2023. My DeFalco looks different than everybody else's. Like everybody else's looks really cool. Mine kind of looks like he forgot halfway through how to draw it, how to write his name.
Mine are all the same. The T is huge and drawn out. Same thing with the F. He drags the T in the F.
Okay. Yeah,
I clicked the wrong one.
that one. And then, of course, my Mike Grell signature that I got. Oh,
Nice.
it pops really well. The gold pops really well.
Mhm.
I wasn't sure about gold or silver, but he grabbed the gold and went for it. So
Yeah, I like that.
I got to get a picture frame.
Go to look at like places like Hobby Lobby or things like that. They do like custom frames and they're really
I was
nice.
about to say, that one I think is a standard size frame. I actually think they have one of those at Walmart for like $10. or
Nice.
something like that.
Nice.
I gotta
I'm
check
always
that
weird
out.
about that's what I'm doing with some of my prints like these TMNT ones. They're all I got all the turtles and all four of
they're
them.
like a standard size. Like you can get those.
I want them. I think I want them in all one frame, but
one
it's
frame.
yeah. So
There were artists that I didn't get to get anything from at the con, but I kept in touch with them after the con, and now I'm still getting stuff. That Day of the Dead print, Day of the Dead Turtles print that Roscoe got.
nice.
I'm getting the same print from the same guy. I'm just getting it next time I get paid. Like he's gonna send me one through the mail. So
Nice. Turn that on. Bam. Go back here. Oh, I missed somebody. Where you at? I saw Naman join, but I don't know where his comic. There he is. What's up, Naman? Hopefully you're having a great day, man. It was great meeting you. Hopefully you're having a beautiful night. I did want to highlight this. So as much as you guys see him always in the community throwing hands and everything, CJ did this and gave it to me. So
Yeah.
I thought that was super cool. And then I know Rob got a sweet commission, and shout out to Jim. He did a commission where he got Spawn with Godzilla. But I wanted to go down Indie Alley and hang on, I'm gonna turn the music down just a smidge. Just experimenting with my music this time. And but I wanted to go to Indie Alley and kind of link up with somebody that really represented me. So this is one of the coolest things in my collection, man. I absolutely love this. Done by Dan, I always butcher his last name, Leedinger. So next time I see him, he's going to do a Venom full thing, and then he's going to put the Spawn in the corner box like that. Trev asked something.
what's up, Dan?
So he had for $100 you could buy the hardcover trade of Murder Falcon, and in the inside you got a huge remark like the main character across it, and then how like Mark and DJ got those were tickets, and there was only 10 of them, and he did those on sketch cards, and those were super super fire. But for me, all his signatures were free. But I bought one of his prints, and I just slipped him $20 in the donation jar. But I talked to him for like 10 or 15 minutes, so I don't know, just that connection. He wasn't doing remarks like he did for me for everybody, so I was pretty hyped for that.
I might do that tonight. I might read Murder Falcon tonight. I have the trade paperback.
Nice.
Roscoe gifted it to me, so I think I might knock it out tonight.
Yeah, it's not a bad read because I just read it yesterday actually, and it's fire. A lot of it's just big splash pages too, with a lot of fighting.
That's
Mm-hmm. It's not like a tip jar. It's towards whatever his agency, charity is. Yeah.
There was a bunch of people doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Roy Thomas was doing that. I could not find Roy Thomas's table. I never found him the whole time. I was looking.
Yeah, he was over by by the CGC booth where they stuck Claremont, I think, the first day.
Yeah. I walked around for like no shit, like 6 hours, and I found everyone but Roy Thomas, and I have no clue.
There were several artists like that I had. I looked up in the book where they were supposed to be. I went to that area. I walked around, gave up. I walked up and down every aisle, couldn't find them, and just gave up and walked away and said, "Forget it. I'm not." If they want to play hide and seek, then so be it.
That's how Jim Shooter was, because he didn't even have a banner. He just had a table. There was no like advertisement or anything, and I was walking around forever. I was like, dude, this is the last person I need for the Secret War signature. Where is he? And then I finally like flagged down an employee, and I was like, hey, where's Shooter? And they took me to the table, and he wasn't there. I was like, oh god. And that's when
Shooter was like that for me too.
He was at the bathroom. I was like, I'm just gonna hang on out until he comes back. I do not care.
I walked past Jim Shooter, and I literally said while I was passing his table, I looked over and I seen him, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's Jim Shooter!" And he was like, "That's what they call me." And I was like, "Cause I've been hunting for him for like 2 days, and just literally just walked past his table, just walking around."
That's what they call me.
Mm-hmm. DeFalco, Shooter, Beatty, they all had like a little story to tell you real quick. Like I got to talk to them for like 5 or 10 minutes because the lines weren't too long. It was dope. But besides that, I do have other stuff I want to show off. I forgot about these. There was my girlfriend picked up some custom Legos. And that shows up just fine. And I got, I had to get the Eagles, and then she got R2, and then she got Mando. This was her haul from Heroscon. Besides the T-shirt,
you're gonna have a whole new cabinet at your house full of
the dude. I'm not a Harry Potter guy. The main wizard from Harry Potter, old guy. What's his name?
Dumbledore.
Yeah, Dumbledore. Gandalf. That's so. She originally so Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter were right next to each other.
Are they the same thing?
So what's funny is we bought them all, got back to the hotel, and we took them all out, and it looked just like this, but it was in a white robe. I was like, babe, that's Gandalf, and she's like, who? And I was like, the White Wizard Gandalf. She's like, no, that's Dumbledore. And I was like, he's got a cape on. I'm pretty sure that's Gandalf. He even had the staff. And then I Google searched the image. I was like, yeah, that's Gandalf. And I went Gandalf, and I went to switch them back. And then she picked up Ghost Spider, and then Ahsoka. I think it was only like $1 or like $2 a piece, so it was cool. And then I'll show off. So remember how I said I was going to that 50,000 book dig, Rob?
Mm-hmm.
So I originally had almost a short box full because I didn't know how many books. It was fire. It was really good. The dude, there was like 3 or 4 Spawn #1s, but somebody beat me to them, and he asked me if I wanted one, but they were beat to crap, so I didn't want them. I let him have them. So I thinned down my books to like 15 books because I was not trying to spend that much money. But I got this Dark Horse #1, the Predator.
Oh, nice.
But what's cool about this is it's got
some short boxes next year. I'm going book crazy.
I got this at my local LCS. So it's got this, hang on, I don't want to mess it up, but it's got this fold out cover with RoboCop on there, everything. And who's that? Time Cop, yeah, and Renegade. I think that's dope. But all these books were $2, so I couldn't complain. So got Spawn Blood Feud #1. I got this Angela cover. Angela
nice.
number 2. I think that's really cool. Venom, Lethal Protector 2. Bam, bam. I got this Dazzler number 1. I got 2 of them. Sending one to Tony. And then
I'm just looking inside to see if it was the error.
Which one's the era? I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with Dazzler.
There's inside it. There's like an ad or something that's not in color or something.
Let's find out together. Let's find out together, shall we? Would you know which ad? There's a Marvel Comics ad. Is it that ad? Is it the Fun Factory ad? Johnson Smith Company, the inside cover that's supposed to be colored?
There's pages 24 and 25 is a recalled error edition with 2 pages of color advertisements printed in black and white. It's all worth a whole extra $5, but
They're black and white.
there you go.
Let's go. I got Beavis and Butthead 2, 3, and 4. I'm missing number 1. Sorry about the glare. I always grab these when I see them, but they're the Image Stupids. I only grab the Spawn ones. They're like parody books. And then was happy to grab this. It's like a $15 or $20 book. It's when Spawn switched over to their single issues. We're doing like, there were so many miniseries on Spawn, they started like releasing just mini trade paperbacks. It's ridiculous. And then I found 4 Toxic Avenger number 1s. And I was like, hey, I found 4 of these. Does anybody want one? And I handed out 3 of them. Shout out Beckerman. Got that Speedball number 1 now. And then I didn't notice until I got home, but I'm still happy to have it. Like I said, $2. Simpsons Comics number 1, but it's the cover's detached completely.
Oh, you got that for $2?
Yeah, the cover's completely detached. But so it was 50,000 books that literally following me as I digged was the shop owner, because he didn't have a chance to dig through the collection whatsoever, because he just got it, would just put it out. He was at a con, so he was digging so I jumped in front of him and started digging through the boxes and stuff. I did, because like when I dig through a short box, I'm very picky. Like if I see like Thor or and no slouch to these, I know they're great books and great titles, but if I see X-Men, a whole long box, I'm skipping it. I'm not even going to look. So even if there's keys in it and stuff, I might miss, but I'm not going to waste my time. Not really waste my time, but that's not what I'm looking for. So I'll skip that.
Follow Durs around at the next show.
For real. I'm very, especially in that volume. If it's at like a flea market or something like that, I'll take my time a little bit more. But like when it's that many books or that many short boxes or Heroscon, I'm just specifically looking for certain characters or certain things, so I won't even go through other things.
I did look at some books. I almost came home with that first Lobo. I literally, a dude was like, you missed. He was like, I just sold that book 5 minutes ago. And I was like, for how much? And he was like, $65. And he was like, it was like a VF plus copy. He was like, it was really nice. And I was like, damn it. And literally everywhere else I kept going and looking for him. Everybody was wanting like $100 for him. I was like, man, that was the guy. That was going to be the one. I was looking for a first Lobo as well. And I missed it by 5 minutes, or else I would have came home with that book.
I don't hate X-Men. They're just not my style. The one kind of FOMO I do have from the con, I went on the last day. I was just digging books. And the very first booth I went to, and this was one of the books I've been looking for, because I see it all the time raw, but I'm a 90s kid. I want the poly bag with the scratch and sniff sticker. I had that bundled with that and the first appearance of Carnage for $100. But it was the last day of the con, and my budget was $100, and I was like, man, I don't want to just spend it all in the first. I walked into the con and was there 5 minutes. I was like, I don't want to buy this right now. So I ended up walking away, and then I got the Angela, and then the girlfriend got a T-shirt and stuff like that. So I regret it a little bit, but I was headhunting the first appearance of Null so hard. Venom number 3. I asked like 10 booths, and they all wanted like $120, $130. I couldn't get them. I just wanted to get them like $80, $80 to $70, and I was going to snatch it. And I tried my hardest and I couldn't find Mark anywhere to beat him around. So that was the one book I really tried to negotiate for, but they wouldn't budge, man. But Rob, what was your like number one signature that you got? Because I know you got some SIGs. Like your favorite, not even it doesn't have to be a big book or anything, but just like your favorite
No, I
signature
didn't
that
get
you
any
got.
big book signed necessarily.
Mm-hmm. Anything meaningful with the story behind it or anything like that?
Well, I mean, the commissions, which
Those
are
are
good.
dope.
I mean, those
Aren't you still waiting on one or two?
I'm waiting on two. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I've since now actually commissioned another one with another artist that's going to be at a local con here.
Nice. Nice.
That I've actually done before, Chris Marinan. So I don't know, maybe probably the Chris Campana, the commission that he did, that signing stuff, that was great. I mean, it was he did a Miles Morales for me. Came out, he did color and ink on it and some background. It looked awesome. Had a great conversation with him about comics curing cancer, and he was 100% in about that. And matter of fact, when I went to go pick up the commission, he goes and he reminded me. He goes, "Hey, don't forget, man. Reach out to me about comics curing cancer.
Nice.
I'm in. I want to do
Nice.
something." So that's great.
I've talked to the dude that did my commission. I've private messaged him about that as well, and about the event coming up. So I'm pretty sure he'd be down to donate something.
Yeah, I mean, so that was great. Randy Emberlin was great. I mean, Scotty Young, I liked.
He was awesome.
Well, I didn't get a chance to really interact with him because when we got there, the line was pretty busy and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I really liked. I mean, I posted today on Instagram some of the books I had signed, but that Venom 150 was a book that I actually bought a while back.
It's a dope cover.
For the purpose of getting signed at some point down the road. And I've been holding on to it for a while, so we'll finally get a chance to get it signed. And of course, as soon as I post it, I got people pinging me going, "Dude, you want to sell it?" I'm like,
Really?
"Oh yeah, I'm not. I don't know."
So I'm gonna touch on Evil Mike. So anything 2099. This is I got picked up this.
Interestingly enough, that dovetails the Krebs question.
Yeah, I was highlighting him.
Recon commission. So that print that Durs got from Deegan Pukaras, I had reached out to him, or he had posted early on about a pre-commission list.
Oh, you're sick, Ben. Thank you.
Because some of those guys, some of the artists will open up their commission list for a con ahead of time, and they may not have open commissions during the con, or if they do, they're limited in scope or whatever else. Deegan was one that I had reached out to ahead of time to get set up. He actually is one of the ones I'm still waiting on. But tomato. Whereas both Chris and Randy, who I walked away with commissions from, were kind of just spur of the moment. I was there. A lot of the artists had out on their tables that they had, they were open for commissions. And if they were, it was just a matter of finding out, hey, what do you want? And they were going back, work on something tonight. And Randy was reasonable. I felt, because I have a commission actually scheduled with him through CGC for something else. So I said, hey, let me get a Spider-Man from you real quick and easy. And then Chris, when I was talking to him again too, looking at his stuff, it's like, yeah, man, I'd love to get, a Miles or something done. And because I had several Miles Morales blanks in my bag. So
nice.
It was.
I can't wait to see what James does for you. I didn't know he was going to be there. I was hyped. I love his work that he does for Image and like the Radiant Black and Radiant Pink.
Deegan.
Deegan, yeah. And
Deegan is doing a Craven the Hunter for me.
Nice. Nice.
And then I have also outstanding Cully Hammond is doing a Batman for me.
Nice.
Just a quick head sketch mostly from him, because his prices were really high for full body or for color and stuff. So it was like, yeah, just give me a quick sketch for $100, whatever. I'm good.
Yeah, Deegan was the first booth because I went looking for prints, and I saw this was the first one I saw, this Omni-Man Invincible, and I was like, oh my god! And he signed it in the red ink down here, but I saw that and I was like, oh, they were like, I think it was 20. I bought this one the first day. He's like, they're $20. He's like, hey, if you come back and buy another one, you get one. I'll give you one free. And I was like, okay. So I came back the next day, and my girl got this one. So that one's
Nice.
sick. And then the free one I got, I had to grab the Spider-Man 2099. Dude's awesome.
Love the love for Spider-Man 2099.
Oh, yeah, always. That's why I got that double sign. And then Dan, that did my commission, also did this Grogu that my girl picked out. And then I had to grab this Galactus that he did.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just so sick. I love the colors on it. He actually posted on Instagram last night, and he's like, "What's cool is because because that's how I went. I was like, I knew I wanted to get a commission and stuff, and I just wanted to. My girlfriend was taking a nap at the hotel, so I just walked around, talked to indie artists, and he had a bunch of Venom like commission or like sketches he was working on. I was like, dude, those are sick, and I talked to him for like. I ended up talking to him for like an hour, bro, like 45 minutes to an hour. He's like, what I asked for, he's like, I normally do for like 80 to $100, but I told him I had like a 50. I didn't want to really go over $50. So he's like, whatever, I'll do a couple sketches and let you pick. So the next day I came back, he did like 5 Spawn sketches, put that one on my thing and just sold the other 5 Spawn sketches. And now he's doing like colored ones on Instagram. So I was super happy.
Yeah,
never.
It's always fun. So that's like the Joe Stanton one I picked up was a pre-done. I'm always on the hunt also to see the pre-done ones that people have, because sometimes those are inspiring and you can get them much less because they're already just done,
right?
For various reasons. But to kind of dovetail on
Thanks, Bobby.
Trev's question about the pre thing also, because I mentioned the thing with the one I have for Chris Marinan that's in the works is it's a local con that's only a 1-day event, and it's a short amount of time. So they've got a very limited time at the con while they're trying to talk to people and everything else to try to do a commission live there. And so he posted on they haven't even posted the list of artists that are going to this con yet, but he had replied to the post on Facebook that he was going to be there. So then I reached out to him directly because I've already had some work done by him, and I said, "Hey, are you going to be there doing commissions? I'd love to get a commission." So next thing you know, he's just like, "Yeah, let's just set it up now. We'll get it done ahead of time."
Nice, easy.
Yeah, exactly. And he's so inexpensive because he's doing like a full body with ink hobgoblin for me. And it's only $150.
Nice.
It's not even that. His price is less than that. I put it to $150 because A, it was a round number.
Extra.
And B, they can maybe he'll put a little extra into it, right?
Yeah, that was what I was doing. I was budget hunting commissions because some of them they were like $150, $200. I was like,
that's still inexpensive.
It was. But I was like, at the end of the day, I just wanted to get somebody I vibed with. Yeah, so like it just kind of depends. That's what Leland Yu was doing when I was there. He was doing like a custom like bust, a whole head bust, and his agent asked me, he's like, "Do you mind chilling?" And I was fine because I got to stand there and talk to the dude for, like a half hour, 20, 25 minutes, him and his agent, while he was sketching it. We were talking Spawn and talking comics. So like I was cool with it. But I'm not sure if he had a bigger line. I think he might have pushed the line through and made him stop. But there was like 5 to 10 of us, and he was just working on the sketch the whole time because it was the last day and he had to finish it.
Yeah, I mean, on the last day it's like that. Otherwise, on these multi-day cons, what happens is typically they're taking the commissions. They're not doing it right there while you're standing there. They're taking them back with them to their hotel room or whatever, and they're working on them at night or in their dead time. Between stuff they're working on them or whatever they have. I have seen like at C2E2 one year where Amanda Connor was doing remarks. She wasn't doing full-blown sketches, but she was doing remarks and stuff. And that was bogging down the line because people were lined up waiting for that. It was like line was wrapped around their booth, and it was finally they just said, "Hey, if you're here for a remark or whatever, you need to wait. We're going to let all the signature onlys go first."
Smart.
Because it was out of hand. But yeah, again, typically it's it's just one of those things where you're not going to stand there and watch it get done typically.
That's what I did with mine. I talked to him Friday night. And then Saturday, he said, just come back if you decide with something. I ended up thinking about it overnight, and I came back. I gave him my sketch in the morning, and I just, came back like 4, 5, 6 hours later, and that's what he had. And I was absolutely stunned. He charged me $40. I gave him 60. So, and I'm 100% getting more work done from him in the future. So, definitely a great, yeah.
All of mine were pretty much booked either in advance or on Friday, and then can you pick it up? How long are you here? They're checking on that because they're prioritizing that, and then it's like, okay, can you pick it up Sunday? And most of them were done, but like I said, 2 of them were done on Sunday, but they still were delayed. I mean, actually, Randy's I had like done right away. Randy he called me Friday. I commissioned it Friday. He called me Friday initially thinking that he was done with my commission, but it turned out he didn't do it on a sketch cover like I had given him. He had done it on a Bristol board. So he goes, oh, never mind, I'll redo it. So he redid the commission, and had it for me the next morning. But the rest of them, they were, stacked up.
I can only imagine, man. They released that Scotty Young, just his signatures. He signed just under 4,000 books through the con. So that's not even commission or things or anything like that.
$5 a signature.
Yeah. But like Daniel Warren Johnson for like Mark and DJ, those sketch cards, he did it right there, like my remark. That took him 10 seconds to do. I was watching Daniel Warren Johnson on his live last night talking to him. That dude sketches very, very fast. So fast.
Durs was here and now he's gone. Or is that me? You guys are all here. I'm gone.
What's happening? You're still there.
You're still there. I'm looking at you. I hear you.
Is everybody still here?
Yeah, I see everybody.
Yeah, I see Rob.
Hi.
Hey.
Are you? Is everything fine on Rob's end?
Don't see you.
Don't see me?
I don't know who's on or who's here.
What? I'm confused. What's happening?
Me too.
I'm watching it live on my phone and it looks fine.
Oh, it was me.
Oh.
Apparently my VPN disconnected.
Oh, I got so confused because I could see you the whole time.
Everybody froze except for me on my screen.
Oh, God.
But apparently it was my VPN that was disconnecting and caused my side to freeze.
Got you. What is up, Ralph? How are you doing? Yeah, you were fine 100% on our end. That's why I was so confused.
All right, don't mind me.
Yeah, so we're going to transition to me finally getting new comic books, but we're going to show off my holy grail from the Heroscon, and this is issue 12, page 10. Some Brett Booth original artwork right there. This was handed to me not even 5 minutes, 10 minutes checking into the hotel by Beckerman. Absolutely floored me.
That guy, I tell you.
I say it all the time, and I told my girlfriend, I was like, this is one of the people that we must protect. For all costs, Beckerman is a gem to the human race, and we must protect him at all costs. So, picked up the Gleason Hawk, read this, phenomenal horror. Transitioning from like reading Ghost Rider into this, I still haven't read Immortal Hawk. So reading this issue, I'm like, oh my God, I need to go out and buy the Immortal Hawk entire omnibus or whatever. Ultimate Invasion, got that foily baddie. Like I said, I'm just happy to have comics. Read this as well. It was great. I was happy with it. Rob, did you read it?
Which one?
Ultimate Invasion. Have you read that yet?
My stack of last week's comics is sitting here. I still have to read the week before.
Okay. I got this just on spec and cover by. Never even going to open it. I thinned down my pull list too because my comic shop had an entire short box waiting for me. So yeah, dude. So I thinned down my Superman books just as Superman Lost and Action Comics. I'm still going to do some reading online to keep up with everything, so I'm cooling on that. It's DC, man. They're killing me. Got Shazam and then Green Lantern. But I mean, they're all good books. It's not like I don't cover by really ever unless it's like Vanish or Spawn. Mandalorian started season 2. Love that cover. Avengers first issue was great. Hoping good things. Hopefully it stays good, man. I haven't read Avengers in a long time consistently. I just read the first issue of Danny Ketch, Ghost Rider 1 and 2. Fire. Loved it. Just like Immortal or Hulk, it's got super horror vibes. Best Spider-Man book on the racks, in my opinion, is the Miles Morales. Doing whole things with Carnage and everything. Shout out to Lady Durs. She's reading Scar, and then she has Hades and then Maleficent on her pull list. So she's reading those. I got Walking Dead Deluxe, and me and her are on the final. We just started. We're on episode 2 of the final season of Walking Dead. So watching the show, it's awesome. Yeah, that DNA cover is fire. What is up, Drac? How you doing? Since Drac was summoned in the building, I guess I'll show off if I can get it. The last day of the con, Drac handed me this. We can't stop the year. It's Backcountry from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, because I actually have the final quote of Fear and Loathing Las Vegas tattooed on me. One of the best movies of all time.
Oh my god, the movie's so good.
Mm-hmm. And then it's so nice to finally get my Spawn back in my life, bro. Gunslinger. Just happy to have comics again, man. Happy to get everything back on track. Job's going great. Everything's great. So just nice to be back on track right here. Scorched. I can't believe Scorched is still going. I thought that was definitely going to end a few issues ago, but it's still going. And then this is my cover of the week for sure. This King Spawn was so fire. I don't know if you guys ever played Yu-Gi-Oh, but the background on that, the dragon, reminds me of the Blue Eyes White Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Well, yeah, I'm all about Yu-Gi-Oh.
And then I guess final thing, since Rob said something about the Venom, I got this one from Scotty Young. It's not this cover that he had, and then he had it signed as well. Yeah, that one with the green background with the negative space. It's dope. But yeah. I like that. But yeah, that's everything, man. If anybody has anything cool to show off, anybody else got anything cool? No.
I haven't picked up any good books lately.
Yeah. I'm like I said, I thinned down my pull list a lot, so I was happy with that. I'm excited. What Night Terrors is about to start for DC. So fingers crossed that's good. I'm only picking up the books that I'm reading, like Superman, Batman, Green Lantern, Shazam. I'm not going to pick up anything else, but they're going overboard.
I need to go look on FOC.
Yeah, I know a lot of Venom stuff is happening, so I'm trying to keep up with that. Yeah, but it's all so important. It's hard. Like Carnage, Miles, Venom, Red Goblin, and now Extreme Venomverse, and then the Death of Venomverse. They're all intertwined so hard.
Yeah, all these the Venomverse and Spider-Verse books are just getting.
The Venomverse is good though. So far, in my opinion, it's been good. There's also I know Immortal Hawk's coming, or not Hawk, but Immortal Thor's coming as well. I'm curious about that.
Oh, who's doing that book?
Not sure. I just know I saw it in an ad today.
I gotta jump on that. I gotta get back into a full list. So I might, you know what? I might do that tonight. I might go around. I know I'll put Nightwing back on it. Of course, ASM, because ASM's still good.
I'm not the one to ask, man. I know. So the last issue I read, it's been long enough. Miss Marvel died, and that's. I mean, I haven't read an issue since that. But I'm like 2 weeks behind on some of my books, so I'm not the best one to ask right now.
I know I got to put Gunslinger Spawn back on there.
If you're reading Eddie Spawn, read Gunslinger.
Yeah,
it's like we're gonna get it.
Regular Spawn, I got to put that back on there. No, it's not. Tylox is trash. I figured it was that way. It was that way when I was.
Here, we'll do it. We'll just make this. We'll just make this easy for everybody. Bam. Go here.
I gotta leave space for that Daniel Warren Johnson Transformers. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I got a few covers. Here, let me share my screen. We can be friends and do this together.
And then G.I. Joe's coming back as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
January, December.
That's
January,
right, it's coming back
December.
on Image.
Here you go. You get to
That's
see this, right?
Image GI Joe again.
Uh,
That's gonna be fun.
yeah. So did this share, or am I crazy?
Yep.
I'm looking at it on my StreamYard.
Yep.
Okay, there it is. I forgot it's behind. So yeah, Thor I dropped. ASM still reading. She-Hulk I haven't read. Ghost Rider is fire. Deadpool I dropped. Shout out to Trev and Rob. Dr. Afra. Not reading. Captain America I'm not reading. I picked up issue 1 and I just didn't understand it, so I dropped that. I'm gonna read it online. The Darth Vader Black, White, and Blood. We got a new X-Men book. Shout out to X-Men fans. Silk. Carnage Reigns. All the Carnage books have been good. He's currently wearing like the Iron Man armor under his suit. Alien. I should have jumped on that when that restarted.
I should have jumped on that too.
Predator.
I was on that.
We got Ghostlight. Avengers Beyond. I heard that's good. Marvel previews. So not much. Not much. What is up, Big Lion Cat? Hopefully you're having a great day, my man. I'm still looking at phone for chat. Let's see what DC's rocking with. Detective Comics, Action Comics, fire. Green Arrow, fire. I'm not reading Harley Quinn. Riddler Year 1. She's at issue 31 already, man. Batman Brave and the Bold. That Tim Drake Robin cover looks pretty fire. City Boy. Let me know in chat if any of these are good for sure. Or if I should check them out. Because I'm not reading a lot of these. Fables, I'm not. Batman The Adventures Continues. And DC Ruby. It's a light week for DC. Oh, it's because Night Terror starts next week. That's why.
Force. I'm like
looking at
FOC right now. There's so many Night Terror books.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah, dude. So that's my plan with Night Terrors. So like I'm reading Superman. Superman's pausing. Night Terrors picks up. So I'm just going to keep reading Superman with Night Terrors. That way I don't have to do anything extra. I'm not getting anything extra. Vanish 8 comes back next week. Let's go, baby. Best book on the racks. If you're not reading Vanish, please, please, please go pick up a trade and check this book out. Same thing with World Tree, man. That's fire as well. Scorch, that's a great cover. I heard Local Man's pretty good. Hell to Pay. I'm not familiar with, and I'm not familiar with Savage Storm. It's a light week for all these companies. Oh, it's the last week of the month. That's why.
They're gonna put out a facsimile of the all new Marvel .1, the first appearance of Kamala Khan, and they're gonna ask $8 for a facsimile.
Really?
Only a couple years old in its own right, and please, that is ridiculous.
So I'm gonna click DC, and I'm gonna go to next week or the following week. Oh yeah, here's the Night Terrors books. There we go. Yeah, so we got Batman. So I'm gonna be reading Batman. I'm gonna be reading First Blood because that's its own standalone one. Peacemaker Try Hard is fire. I recommend that. Well, it's not too bad next week. And then Black Adam, I'm not reading that. It's not bad. I'm just curious to see what this Night Terrors looks like. What's the following week? What is up, Aggressively Relaxing? Hopefully you're having a beautiful day. Showed off your signed comic earlier. Superman Lost, like I said, fire. So then see that's what doesn't make sense to me. So you got Night Terrors First Blood #1, and then you have Night Terrors by itself #1. Man. Green Lantern I'll be reading, Shazam I'll be reading, and I'll probably read The Flash. Man. I'm gonna have to read a lot of this online, I feel like. But shout out to anybody out there reading and picking them all up. And shout out to Beckerman because I know there's a lot of Francisco Mantina covers for Night Terrors. Wow. And that is one of his favorite artists.
This lyrics cover.
Are you looking at variant covers?
I'm just looking at what's on FOC. That includes some variants. And the Death of Venomverse one, their lyrics cover is insane. Holy cow. Let me show you.
That's dope.
Come
Yeah, the Death of Venomverse, a lot of the covers. Here, I'll pull that up. Ooh, that's sick. Misery. I like that.
It's pretty dope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's sick. I'm not reading Misery, though. Ben, oh, I forgot it comes through on my chat first. There we go. Ben and Dr. Afro the first. So good, dude. Nice. Oh, for sure, man. For sure. Whatever you want to talk about here, I got you as a mod as well. So if you ever want to drop your links, bro, I got you. So yeah, let's wrap it up. It's about 7 o'clock. Let's go around the horn and start with my friend Tony. Besides your 200 subscriber giveaway yesterday, what did you got?
Well, I just today I spent the day recording my Marvel Tales shorts. I'm gonna be throwing out all week, and then I'm working on my next Tony's Comic Spotlight, which is the 50th anniversary look at the death of Gwen Stacy in ASM number 121. So aside from that, that's about all I got.
Cool. My tornado sirens are going off currently. We're under a tornado watch. Yeah, I hear it. My girlfriend just came in the room.
Right.
Yeah. We're under a tornado watch and our sirens are going off. What do you got, Tylex?
I don't know. Maybe next week I'll do a hangout with my hangout, because I haven't done that in a while. And like I said, I'm probably about to start pulling books again. So, and there's thunder here. So
nice, bro. Well, hopefully you're safe. What is up, C Bizzle? How about you, Rob? You got the standard use?
Yeah, exactly. Monday will be a mail call. Thursday I've got a Mike Con Hall, and Saturday will be only slabs with Sabat and Ken. Books you may have seen before, but grades you've never seen.
Nice. Can't wait. So for me, besides going to figure out what this tornado situation is, I will take all my comics in the basement if I need to. There's a lot of stuff sitting in here, but I got pretty thick content coming up. Tomorrow is going to be my more of an in-depth haul of my signatures. Like I said, I'm going to be kind of talking about it more slowly and showing the pictures and my experiences with that. And then I'm got one more haul video, going to show off my prints and everything, leave the description of the artists and everything so you can find them. And then that will wrap up all the Heroscon stuff. I got an A-OK from Trev like last week that's still sitting here unboxed, so I need to get that. And then I got a Kickstarter from Ted Sikora that I'm so excited to talk about. The homage covers are dope. It's about a character from Cleveland, Ohio, which is 35 minutes from me, so it was awesome. I read through it already, so look out for that. And then I'm doing the nice Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. I'm committed to that, and then we'll have my stream on Sunday. And here in a couple of weeks, I've been gathering some things up behind the scenes, and we're gonna go pop off for my 1K giveaway, so look out for that. So I appreciate you guys all. It's starting to storm here. Anybody on the recap, I love you guys to death. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that. And as always, I hope you guys find what you're looking for. It's a tornado.